Hi everyone, I'm Megan.
And I am Jessie. Megan, look at the meal I made to share with everyone.
Ooh, yummy. What kind of food is this?
Well, it's a pretend meal. I made it with Play-Doh.
Oh, okay.
You know, because we don't eat Play-Doh.
Oh, right, of course.
I made all my favorite foods. I made pizza and apple slices and pickles. But do you know the best part about a Play-Doh meal, Megan?
What's the best part, Jessie?
If you don't like pizza, apple slices, or pickles, you can just smash the dough and make whatever food you want.
That is a very good idea, Jessie. Our Bible story today is about a special meal that Jesus shared with his disciples.
Why was the meal special? Was it someone's birthday?
No, this meal was special because it was the last meal Jesus would have with his disciples. Jesus wanted the disciples to remember this special time together and the promises he made. Let's watch to learn more about the last meal Jesus shared with his disciples. Jesus and his disciples were in Jerusalem for a very special time, the Passover celebration, to remember how God had rescued his people from Egypt. This Passover, though, was the most special Passover because God was about to rescue his people again. This time, he would free people from the power of sin, and he had sent his own son to do the job. Jesus sent two of his disciples, Peter and John, into the city to get the Passover meal ready. He said, "You will meet a man carrying a jug of water. Follow him." Jesus said that the man would go to a house, and the owner of the house would show Peter and John a large room upstairs where they could get the Passover meal ready. So Peter and John did as Jesus said. When the meal was ready, Jesus and his disciples sat around the table to eat. Jesus knew it was almost time to go back to his Father in heaven. Jesus said, "One of you will turn against me." The disciples were upset, but Jesus knew this was part of God's plan. Jesus ate the Passover meal with his disciples. While they ate, Jesus took the bread, broke it into pieces, and gave it to his disciples. He said, "Eat this. This bread is like my body that will be broken for you. Do this to remember me." Then he took the cup, thanked God for it, and gave it to his disciples. "Drink this," Jesus said. "This drink is like my blood. My blood makes the new covenant." After the meal, Jesus and his disciples sang songs and went to a mountain outside of the city. God's people had promised to love and obey God, but they broke their promise. God sent Jesus to make a new, even better promise. God would forgive people for their sins, and God would help them obey him.